You are to share some few words with whoever that might be online to watch. You know, at times in life we are faced with situations, difficulties that at times almost pull us down. But I want to tell you out there listening to my voice right now, don't ever give up. Don't give up. There's always a bright side at the end of the tunnel. So whatever situation or condition that you might be going through or passing through right now, it's just a stepping stone forward. Okay? Now we in the part of Africa, we have made things to be difficult for ourselves. That is why we are passing through whatever situation we are now. You know, we don't value our people. We don't place value on African lives. We just see Africans like people who are unfortunate. If Africans can begin to respect themselves, begin to see themselves as equals to the white folks, begin to see themselves as one that is not inferior, begin to see themselves as one that God created with a uniqueness, you'll find out that a lot of things will be different in Africa. Now, why am I saying this? You come from a country where your leaders don't even know the number of persons that are in the country. They can't even give an exact estimate of the number of youths that are unemployed, the ones that are in school, the ones that are out of school. There is no plan for the newly born. There is no plan for the jobless. As in, there is no plan. You can't keep embarking on projects that does not affect the life of the citizen. I don't know if somebody is getting what I'm trying to say. You cannot do a project that does not affect the life of your people. If I become a leader and I'm doing a project that does not benefit the people, I will not do that project. For instance, you might come to boast and say you are constructing a 100-kilometer road. How many cars ply the road? How many of your people have cars that can ply the road? How many of your people who live in poverty can afford a car? How many of them even have a bicycle, not talk of a machine or even a car? So we should be wise in whatever we are doing. We should not just be focused on projects that will just fill money in our pocket. Rather, we should have a positive thinking of how to change our society. If we cannot make Africa great, Africa cannot be great. The white man cannot come and make Africa great for us. It's we Africans that can make Africa great. I'm speaking in reference to Nigeria mainly, because I'm so fucking tired of that country, Nigeria. I wonder the kind of people that are there, the kind of people with mindset that are living in that country. You celebrate one who have looted your money, one who have put people in poverty, and you celebrate the person. What village are you people from? Please, I'm speaking because I'm not happy. As in, I happen to find myself where I am today. You know, it's not that I'm happy that I went through such journey to get here, but I'm telling you the truth. We are way back behind. And if we are thinking that we want to be like the Europeans or the Americans, we are deceiving ourselves. We have to make use of what we have. Use what you have to get what you want. You cannot create a society where you want to talk about cashless policies and you don't even have a steady power supply. Who are you doing the cashless policy for? For the rich or for the commoners? My God, I don't just know what to say. But please, if you are watching, it's not that I'm speaking out of hate, but I'm speaking that we should wake up. Our people should stop deceiving themselves, dancing around people who don't mean well for you, dining with people who you know have looted a lot of properties, and they won't be bold enough to come on air and say rubbish. Still, our security will still be the ones protecting them. The security have failed. They have failed the people. They have failed everyone. If the security cannot stand up to your responsibility, is it me that I'm not in a force that will not go and tell this person that you are a fraud? Want them to kill me just like that? Hey, I beg. Peace out. We'll talk some other time. God bless you for watching. And I'll be coming up with more clips to enlighten our people and to let them know that Nigeria can be great if only we look inwardly and stop looking outwardly and stop copying other people. Let us be ourselves. Let us use what we have to get what we want. Let us stop copying other people. Once we stop copying other people and try to develop on what we have, on what we can generate on our own, you will see that that country will become great. Even great, just like the United States of America. Even great, just like the Great Britain. I see Nigeria being a great country, but not a country divided cannot be great. Nigeria is divided. If you are wise, you will know that Nigeria is divided. It's only the foolish one that will come to tell you that Nigeria is not divided. Nigeria is one. There is nothing like one Nigeria. You better know that now. Don't deceive yourself. When our leaders come to tell you there's one Nigeria, they are only deceiving you. They know within themselves that Nigeria is not one. When you have traveled all over the states in Nigeria, you actually know that Nigeria is not one. You cannot bring people of diverse cultures, diverse religions. You come and tell them to be one. I wonder how are they going to cope when we have a fact. Let me not talk much, because if I talk much now, I'll finish. I might just exhaust everything that I have. So in my next clip, I'll still be talking to you out there that is listening, that is watching. Never to give up. Focus on your dream. Don't allow anyone to deceive you. God bless you. It's God Blue Way speaking, aka Gov 2040. I'm not a perfect man. I'm not a righteous man. I'm not 100% good. We all have our bad side. So, one love. God bless you. See you in my next clip. Bye.